Welcome back to Axis Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and today I'll be doing a walkthrough review of One Piece episode 612. And if you remember from last episode, we found out Luffy runs into Mononosuke, which is the samurai's son. And guess what, fans? Mononosuke is a dragon. That's right, he ate a devil fruit. Not just any devil fruit, a man-made devil fruit. Yeah, so he's a Zoan user. At least that's what Luffy points out. Now, Luffy vows to Mononosuke that he's there to help him. That he's going to get revenge on Caesar Clown, that he's going to help Mononosuke hopefully transform back into a human and find his father. I love that moment. You see the seriousness in Luffy's eyes. But moving on past that, what about Smoker vs. Virgo? I love that epic matchup. Are you kidding me? And guess what? Law is doing absolutely nothing. He's been defeated, technically. He's sitting back, and he can't do anything. Virgo has put him down. That's what I like to see, but at the same time, I support Law. So this was kind of a tearing episode in my opinion. But moving on past that, Zoro vs. Monet. I'm not thrilled about that matchup, but it's a pending fight. It has yet to start, it's pending, but we'll see where that goes. Now, toward the end of the episode, we get to see a little cutscene with Tashigi and Sanji. Now, Tashigi and Sanji, as well as G5, are heading toward the Biscuit Room. And that's where the episode ends. And all my final thought and rating at the end of the clip, so stay tuned. But let's dive right on in. So we open up this episode in the Biscuit Room with Monet vs. Zoro. Again, I'm not thrilled with the matchup. It's Zoro vs. Monet. Monet vs. Zoro. Monet's not even a sword user, and Zoro, well, he is a sword user, and he's that strong, so how can Monet even compete with Zoro? I'm just curious. Now, out of nowhere, Robin, she states she is fine. Regardless of how Monet ambushed her, Robin says she is fine. That's a lie, obviously. She's not fine. She's been hurt. But you know what? It's Robin. She can take care of her own shit. This is Zoro versus Monet. Now, we are taking to another little cutscene, but this time it's with Mocha, and she is still running away. So, Mocha is alive, she has the candy, and she is running away from the Biscuit Room, keeping her distance from the kids, which are candy-crazed hungry. So I can't wait to see where that's going to take us, hopefully nowhere fast. Anyway, we're taking to a little cutscene with Monet, and she goes after Nami. So wait a minute. Monet was supposed to be fighting Zoro. Now Monet is fighting Nami? Yeah, Monet goes after Nami, but that's no-go. It does not happen. Yeah, and then Monet uses Snow Fence. So Monet uses Snow Fence to lock the whole room up so Nami, as well as everyone else, can't go outside. Pretty sneaky, but very smart. She's trying to stall so those kids can go after Mocha and get the candy. So she's just stalling for time. Nothing new there. What about Zoro? Zoro breaks out of Monet's cheap little blockade, and then we get to see Zoro versus Monet. But it gets better. Monet pulls out a sword, her own little ice sword, or what have you. So now Zoro has swords, Monet has a sword, sword user versus sword user. Now we're on equal playing fields, kind of. However, Zoro is still holding back. He's not attacking Monet to his fullest, which I feel kind of ripped off. There must be a reason behind that. I can't wait to find out, to be honest. But things are heating up. Now we are taking a little cutscene with Luffy and Mononosuke, because they are kind of still flying in the air, if that makes any sense. So I should put this out there. Mononosuke passes out while Luffy's on his back, because remember, Mononosuke is going all psycho and whatnot, and he's jumping on these clouds as he's going all the way up to the floor that Luffy wants him to go to. However, Mononosuke passes out out of nowhere. Mononosuke passes out and he's falling, and so is Luffy. He's falling. This is not good. But that's all we really get to see. Nothing else beyond that, of course. Let's move on to Caesar Clown. He looks comfy, right? Caesar Clown in his little headquarters looks comfy, and he's watching everything on his big screen TV. I thought that was probably not worth mentioning, but there you have it. Caesar Clown, the bum of the TV, the bum of the One Piece series, literally. But anyway, Caesar Clown's watching everything. He's being lazy, and he's watching the buildings, how the gas is entering the building. So this is Caesar Clown. He's sitting down and he's watching his monitor, and he's seeing Smiley enter all the buildings which he had closed off, fill with gas. So his plan is starting to start. if that makes any sense, but nothing new to be honest. But what about Usopp and the samurai and Brook? Has anything changed? Yes. So we're taking to a little cutscene with Usopp, the samurai, and Brook, and they're running from the gas known as Smiley. Because they see the gas entering the building and they're running away. And they're heading toward the R building, which is where Caesar Clown wanted everyone to head to begin with. So Caesar Clown's plan is taking effect, and Usopp, the samurai, and Brook are the first to head toward that location. Wow, I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. Hopefully it'll be something worth mentioning in the next episode. Now we are taking to a little cutscene with Sanji. Now Sanji catches up with Zoro with G5 and Tashigi, so now they're all in the biscuit room, no surprise there. And Zoro uses Monet. I don't know how to say this because we see Zoro fight Monet, and it's kind of epic in my opinion. I mean, it's starting to get epic because these are swords, but there's something weird. When I say weird, I mean Zoro, he's not fighting Monet seriously. He's winning, but he's winning poorly. This just doesn't make sense. But I'll get to that later on. Now, the G5 members catch up as well, and they're starting to fight Monet. And guess what? The G5 are being picked off one by Monet. No surprise there. But they're helping out Zoro regardless, thanks to Sanji, of course, and Tashigi. Now, speaking of Tashigi, she appears out of nowhere since she is with G5, of course, and she slices Monet. So we see Tashigi fight Monet. Now, how is it she lands a direct blow, but Zoro didn't? This is definitely getting interesting. But you know what gets better? Zoro teams up with Tashigi. Tashigi teams up with Zoro to fight Monet. It's a good matchup, and that's where the episode ends. As for final thoughts, okay, well, here's the big question. Why can't Zoro hurt or kill Monet? Is it chivalry? I mean, he's a pirate. Chivalry's kind of dead when you're a pirate. Can he not hurt women? What's up with that? But either way, Monet does notice. I can't wait to find out the truth behind that. Honestly, I can't wait to find out. Moving on past that, what about Mononosuke? Why did he pass out? Why did he go all psycho on us? Is it a weakness in his devil fruit power since it's a man-made devil fruit that he ate? Who knows? We really don't know. And that ends it for my final thoughts. As per my rating, 2.5 out of 5. Giving this a 2.5 out of 5 because I wasn't thrilled with this episode, but the fight scenes were a little there. Not 100% there, but they were there on some random level. New information, not so much. But we get to see Tashigi team up with Zoro, which is something I always wanted to see. And I can't wait to see where that's going to take us. So again, final rating, 2.5 out of 5. And that ends it for my walkthrough review of One Piece episode 612. Definitely comment down below, let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down, definitely subscribe, check me out on Twitter, and follow me if you like. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and let me know what you think's going to happen in the next episode that's coming out. Again, guys, that ends it for now. I got to hit the bricks and I got to go. And before I go, I got to say it, and I always say it. You can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.